I'll tell you what I believe in, Josh. I believe
in Scott Rogowsky?
Summer Olympics and their colorful mascots. And, you know, back in the year 2000, the dawn of the new millennium, the Willennium, as it were. It's still the Willennium, right? We're still living in the Willennium.
If you want to.
Will Smith's Willennium. But you, Josh, this is all to say that you were the voice of Ollie the Kookaburra, one of the Sydney, Australia's mascots.
I was the voice of Ollie the Kookaburra, and then they fired the guy who did Sid the Platypus, and they got me to do Sid the Platypus, and I had to call the guy and be like, and he was a big voice, I was a voice actor in Australia, obviously, and he was a big voice actor, and I had to be like, they've asked me to do your voice, is that okay? And he was like, no, it's a lucrative job, I should be doing it. But I told him to shove it, so I did both of them.
So you didn't walk around in the suit?
No, I did not get in the suit. It was all remote. Highlight of my career. Well, I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was the year 2000.
This was pre-puberty?
No, it wasn't pre-puberty.
So let me hear.
Mate, I was a very, very early developer.
Early developer. So 15 years ago, let me hear some of Ollie the Kookaburra 15 years later. Do you still have Ollie in there somewhere?
Oh, he spoke a bit like that. Because that's how Kookaburras laugh. Thank you very much. Yeah,
there you go. You haven't broken that out in 15 years.
I haven't broken it out in 15 years.
Unbelievable. This is what you get at running late.
Yeah.
Unnecessary
Everyone
imitations
remembers those mascots, right? Nobody remembers Olympic mascots.
Josh, you mentioned your voice actor. Your father was actually a big actor in Australia, wasn't he?
He's still alive.
He's still alive, but he's still acting.
Thank you for putting him in an early grave.
And he's still acting, right?
Yeah. He's semi-retired. He doesn't do stage stuff anymore. He only does TV and film.
How's your relationship with him?
Great.
Yeah, it's great?
Yep.
And so as the child of an actor, it could go both ways, I feel like, with children of actors. They can either be so turned off by the idea because they see how damaging it could be to a relationship and families, or they can say, oh, this is the limelight, the spotlight, I want to gravitate towards that and become one yourself.
Well, I didn't become an actor, which is why. I mean, I do think that when you're up close to seeing how brutalizing a career it is when you never know where your paycheck's going to come from in 6 to 8 weeks, because that's what the run of a play is, or that's what how long a film takes to shoot. I didn't want that, so I went into entertainment. But at least in my industry, I've been at HuffPost Live for 3.5 years. You know, you can be a presenter, which I guess I am, or a host, as you call them here, and you can have a constant gig. So that's kind of why I did it.
Well, I did dig up a clip of your father. This
I
is,
want to be in Australia.
Oh my God. That actually is my father.
Another place where Aussies love to cook is out
I've never
here
seen
on
this.
the barbie. But barbecues are the cause for many home fires. And here, the key to fire prevention is...
What is this?
Good maintenance.
This is Henry
What is
Zepps.
that?
That is a PSA that's running in Australia, I guess, about fire safety for the elderly. He's doing a whole series of instructional videos for the elderly. You got to check it out. It's on YouTube. You never YouTubed your own dad?
No, I see him all the time.
Well, he looks great in the sombrero.
He looks great. And why is he wearing that thing? What does that have to do with fire safety?
Absolutely nothing. He just does more offensive imitations. Of
Where's the boomerang? No boomerang?
There you go.
That's
Speaking
a good
of
one.
offensive.
Speaking of offensive
Dad, listen,
stereotypes.
besides the pizzeria people, have you ever met an Australian before? Have you talked to Australians?
No, but I've been to some meetings with some Australians, and I got a boomerang from one of them, so it was
There
very
you
nice.
go.
Do you have anything?
I'm not getting out of here without a shrimp on the Barbie remark,
Right.
am I?
Well, I think your dad just made it. He just said Australians love to Barbie. That's what he's...
Well, that is something
That
we
is
say,
something
but we
you
don't
do.
call shrimp, we call them prawns.
Prawns.
So, you know.
Dad, we're going to wrap this up. Do you have anything to ask an Australian here? Ask an Australian. This is our new segment.
Do you know a fellow named John who dated my wife before she was my wife? She was from Australia.
Yes. Next question.
Toby?
Mom dating an Australian guy?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about this later.
Why did she leave an Aussie for you? I mean, that you're a lovely guy.
We'll talk about it later.
Right.
Josh Zepps, We the People Live. Check it out. Download it. It's a great
the
podcast.
hashtag.
Hashtag it. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you so much.
We'll catch you
later.
Yes. All right.